To me, leadership means just doing your best all the time while pushing others to also work towards their fullest potential. One of my biggest struggles was when I was younger was completing high school. It took me about 7 years from start to finish. I dropped out a couple of times. I was a stripper, and that was one of the lowest points of my life, I think. So on January 27th, a few years ago, I decided to stop dancing. I just thought I can do way better than this. So I made the decision that day that no more, and I wanted to start doing better things with my life. I saw that it was going nowhere. He wanted one thing, children, and I wanted another thing, which is to advance my life, like before I started a family. And the relationship ended and I had to go and live at a shelter. I was homeless, jobless, so it was a difficult point in life for me, but I pushed through it, and that's where MicroSkills entered, and I started the Cook Apprenticeship Program.
And one of the things that struck me about her was, as she sat the first time, she was slouched in her chair, and as I explained the program to her, her body became erect, and she just had this beam in her eyes, and I'm thinking, wow.
Cooking's always been one of my passions. I made my first bolognese when I was about 10.
When you connect with someone and their passion, it gives you a clear indication that this person was ready to work.
I tried to always stay positive, and when I saw my fellow classmates having issues where they just didn't want to be in class or they felt like they were wasting time, I tried my best to always motivate them and tell them, you know what, we can do this, and like, look where we're gonna be after we finish school, after we finish our apprenticeship. Like, look how far we can go, right?
Not only did she excel in the program, but when someone had a problem, she's like, oh, maybe I can help you. And I'm thinking, wow, here is somebody who's struggling to somehow get a hold of her life, but she's looking at other people's challenges and wanting to help them.
Another student and myself, we started the Renegade Study Group, which is like we broke into a classroom and we basically like stayed for hours studying for the finals, and like everybody passed that came to the group, so it was pretty cool. I'm so glad that I decided to do my apprenticeship at Pangea because it's like the most amazing place to work ever. I did my 7-week internship there, and it was, I have to say, one of the hardest things that I've ever done in life. So fulfilling. It's helped me progress like as a chef so much, and I'm really thankful for working there. When I'm not working at Pangea, I'm volunteering at Redemption Cafe a couple times a week. I learn more about like traditional Caribbean dishes.
To have her come in actually was a breath of fresh air, and she was always enthusiastic about learning, always taking notes, always looking at what I'm doing, always looking at plate sets and how things would go out and the different combinations of things.
I don't only learn about cuisine there, like Suleiman is like a father to me. Through it all, he has guided me and pushed me to keep going further and further every day.
So she obviously is very enthusiastic about what she's doing, and if this keeps up, if this is a part of who she is, she will do very well in whatever she chooses to do, whether it be the Culinary Arts or otherwise.
In about 7 years, I'll probably be a sous chef, so that'll be pretty cool. And then after that, I want to have my own like food therapy clinic, kind of. It's the idea that I'm going for, and it'll be geared towards like working with children who've gone through some trauma and just like using food as the method to bring them back to their fullest potential, and just teaching them about food from scratch and how to like cook and bring things together, and just, I don't know, I want to do so much, and I just see myself changing the world. At the time, I was obviously fighting against them because nobody wants to embrace the struggle, but now I'm like so thankful for them because I wouldn't be who I am today without them. I wouldn't be right here. Winning this award means a lot to me. It just affirms to me that people do get recognized for like their hard work, and I don't know, it's just like, it gives me a good feeling knowing that I've come this far in my journey, and it just makes me want to push even harder.
Humber College is pleased to present MicroSkills 2012 Youth Leadership Award to Kamoy Williams.